Okay, we're going to go for a ride up here, and we're going to talk about the global elite. Who they are. Well, there's speculation as who they are, and I'm not going to speculate about that. But I do know they're awfully damn powerful people. Case in point, I was reading today, this is September 21st, 2012. I read today in the Telegraph, the London Telegraph. It's a wonderful thing about the computers. You can read papers from around the world. Anyway, they said that the ECB has decided to postpone making any decision on the Greek bailout until November 6th. Because they don't want to hurt Obama's chances of re-election. And I'm thinking, now, how's the ECB, what has that got to do with Obama's re-election? And then all of a sudden it came to me. The elites are not only in control of the US, the reason why they only have two parties, but they are also in control of Europe. They gotta be. Who else could have that much influence that they would be talking, that they would be trying to get the global economic system stalled until they get their man in power? That's mind-boggling. You know, I've understood that the financiers behind Obama and Romney were both financed by the same group, the global elite, but I never realized that they also control Europe. And of course, that's what the ECB is all about. They're in the business, the same as their man Bernanke, in the business of printed money. After all, they call them banks, the US Federal Reserve Bank and the ECB, which is the European Central Bank, but they're not really banks. Because you can't go there and get a loan, although they give out money. And I don't know, I suppose it's a central, so they're not really bound to any country in Europe. But the US Central Bank, it's really a misnomer because it's not really US. It makes it sound like it's a US government institution, but it's not. It is a private bank. That's what's so astounding about the recent mortgage buyouts, is how can they do that? They don't have any money, but they do have money because they have the ability to print unlimited amounts of money. That's how come they can do that. Excuse me. Anyway, it's a pretty mind-boggling thing about how the elites are slowly buying. I've often wondered about if the U.S. Federal Bank will be allowed to keep all the mortgages that they buy with nothing, with their made-up money, and if Europe is going to do the same thing. They can buy distressed European mortgages with nothing. The global elites have really got it figured out. It's pretty mind-boggling.